Nonsia boy ye mabusuafo nyina che balls 93.7 so na mwasugu amutie enne eye wuku adakita onsabo so me no ne da tosu dunso afimpimi no ene aduno enemu omamni amaodo sensema nsa kane atena se ye di munchiremu nyina ebesomo kase free balls 93.7 so adum First Time Plaza Bansro so awoti yenka biemu ewo www.bossfmghana.com tuning radio YouTube and Facebook nyina no ubenya ewo BOSSTV live and pay information centers bebre fa kase omoto ama busua nyina so enya bi etie nsema de besomo no dose die bedima kotiri no bi eni mampani abedi ekire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia gunintu abono so na wakopie mu obupewura so ye ama bupewura de atudwa se mampani abedi ekire Bomia de Yakopon na yi no se omra na omedi Ghana for enso animo na yebo tiefo amane se mrashipjafo akopempa mra bi de aba bema ho kwan ama oyi prosifo fire service for ne mampani any immigration for mutimide alarm bo mo kamu wow na anka mrashipjafo aswafo ne Supreme Court judges for enso betimi di bom na enso nkreba ne se samra no wo mo adane abutu atwe asensan a yentimi anye antum samra ye na chame hene mamraship je fie yura urban kingsford sumana baben dia tudwa se onim da on TV bia akra sada se mraship jafo se na mo pempam ra bi no mo nso ammo no ho amane Bank of Ghana esi ejago mu chemu sanse dom kuma ne dia tudwa se on be ye kire de ti o mo senti ye kire beba so no anopedi mu nchiremu enso bebre mu yura Samuel kujo tablo kwanso on yi snake for to motoma bre champion ho ekrata ma bontin obi anya bi etie na eno na owura Austin Gamedi atudwa so atete se bre champion ebo okuje tablo kan opono nim na bibi tu okuje tablo kwa omonso eni no obi kapa nsem we eye afisem amana ne de kan na no pay yedi mu nchiremu ebesom anopai kinkanfo edi nsem nchiremu besom no mimidin de ohenenana KWAKYE adefemene WOFA KOFI APPIAH
Boss 93.7 Best News.
Afe yemfa ensemni chiremo emesomo na Ghana mampani abedi chire yura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia gusuwa ya wobo nto awoto ne ho ede echire Ghana bansa na se Ghana man nyina sa afida abato no nso gyinambia obepre mampani di bre no so ede ama na ogusuwa ko nyina no na ode ntua pam ni running mate nso yura Dr. March Poku Pempe napo enso gusuwa ya ode ne chiache omafo na omohu nipa kro no so benya mampani di a de obeya ni mampani abedi chire enso ho na mampani abedi chire ne namu a eno kopie mo ewo esirement video mantem na bupewura naso ena okoso de hokokire bupewura na afi akade ni mekoso enso ede e kire bra komodi ekoso no ano ena bupewura ginapoto so mieno ede etudwa se mampani abede kire Bomia yobi a wati esirimfo ni mu yie pa ya ene omuso betimi akade ahwaho omo se ukọ enaso ba Ghana bakosemu a ye ompanifo bi omo twaka amampanifo bi ombedi mampani abede kire ene mpanifo bi ombebo ma Ghana hyebre ne yensite yentebra sesa ya yebebo mampani abede kire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia din enso so ede afra na bupewura eye ginapoto so mienu di tudwa so onde ogidie ye pa se afida abato Ghana fo beji mampani abede kire Bomia tum na omagi NPP amekuo no atomo na afi bohye ene nyemo ensem eda honom ya onde otimi use mampani abede kire Yakopon na yi no se omra na omedi mampani ema Ghana mfa adom kwa adom ne betimi abam ama Ghana fo nyina hu se mampani abede kire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia se wa menya mampani abede kire ne ni kwa na emom na ekwan kese ne de nanimu a mampani adwa no ankasa ena oba bedi ama Ghana so yetimi afri ye asi yedie kwa so ama enema so akoe edi ama ebra okasa no ne nsem odi tudwa no okan ehye mampani abede kire nkura na se dwumadi ehye ne sa no eso eye Ghana man nyina nkunimdie no wo pento hwe so betutu na moye na enema so asi ede ama no.
Mahmoud Bomia, you are my son. Truly, you are appointed by God to stand in for Ghana. You are also going for a war. And when you are going for a war to bring development, it is one of the biggest war you are going in for. And the good Lord has directed you to run to Bupe.
Boss FM.
When I slept over it, I am on the skin of Ndiura Japa. Then I said, then my malams come and do what Mohamed Labairu Fatimurape was doing for Ndiura Japa, equally for me. Yours is more successful. We have houses here and Fulanis here together with the Malams. We have big Malams within the Fulani. I have nothing to tell you today the way I have blessed my son, Abu Jinapor. I have stretched my 2 hands on you with all my blessings. The good Lord will help you and see you through.
Abusuafo bupewura ya wono bupewura Jinapor tosumienu ena mote se wo hira mampani abede chire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia se omano kuse nyakopo ni nanim na dibre ene itu enema ede ni so pese obey mampani wo Ghana no obenya bedie na botaye ta na ni so na afi dwumadie ene opepa wo de Ghana no ne nyina enso ebetumi abemu. Yedi ani kiremo ewo my Ghana mrashi biafie mu na wotwe mu ne ebo atiefo amane se oba Ghana hanom a eyade a etia Ghana mra se wo honom a betu car na de ambulance na se siren ahyemu na wow ebedan ye ne ahwene bia obi akyere so no wonya ma bia tenatena mu anase bia opent makodi ni djuma bia na se funu ena kyere se esuka yede ne besna kwa na efunu ne ebo no wow ani nyina etia Ghana mra na Ghana mra ma ho kan se bia prosifo asojafo fire service for immigration and afi mampani eba ene ebetimi sare na bo ne ka mu na yedede ama kwa mu obie na obi atimi abie kwa mu na mampani na se prosifo na nya kwa abesene na emra hyebiafo bia ka mu abomu ama omode emra bi eba bonten de abetudwa se emra no so betimi ba na yagitum nko ade ebetimi aboa na afi ama emra hyebiafo eho kwan afi asoafo ho kwan and now Supreme Court at the more for quite a be a more cover
93.7
and now so many be far quite will be a moba almost betting this irony be a bomocam no almost a mia so na abwa benya no be a quemo ama warm sweating ba na semi enra as antiachim north from Rashid Yera Andy APPIAH could be the tubia say who born in so be almost say de ara alai sarini bebo am Rashibiafo and nafi at the more for Kebesa Sam Rashibiafo Mudino eya ne hia ye pa e dom ne didi djuma e kobase bia ye to abana bia bibi nti unya kwame piemu a e basa na ahoheri bia beto so no nya sinkuma afina akodi traffic so ama obia na traffic na odi so a wabra ye je won kan so etwe alarm ne bibo mu ana sare no so obi aso a wow no obia bia kwamu na wabese na konto ne ogidi se ewa eyade bebebo ye pa ama enyema so atimi akoso e de amaye na asemi ena eye panipa yo no ena ohwe eye nkronkuma eni nkrasemamu so enso ede atudwa se omo ogidie ye se mpanifo kwa mode fa so no ye oniema bebre hodo mu ana wose nkumu ruruamu na omutimi ehwe no mode nyina betudwa na enso enya de asase betudwa enra emraship afie hu na semi sorry ya enam so ma hunkumodi sorry ye na wonum edi hunkomo yewura eye Martin James akoso no na eso afo a ohwe nkronkuma ani nkrasemamu so no ne nsem odi tudwa efa eye sa alarm anase eye nhye omode ba se nkombehwe na afi omode eye sare na boke mama aso afo no eno so sei na oka no.
I like to move that the Road Traffic Amendment Regulation 2024, which was laid on the Friday 14 June 2024, be withdrawn. Mr. Speaker, this has become necessary based on extensive engagement with leadership. It is so withdrawn, Mr. Speaker. Yeah.
Enti yewura eye Martin James akosa ena yete se ode ensemi ede atudwe na asemkro ye ena pani ono ena oye pani pada Bureau of Public Safety ano Dr. Nanaya Wakwada ede tudwa so no so prinsu ye pa ewo se enhyeye ya ekoso no ne ade no omutimi hwe na omo eye ye niema bi na afi mrakwa so no yehu se beje omo atumu anase enyom tumu na omo de alarm ni be na sare bebo omo ka mu na abo omo so ye de omo ka wane ehu na mprempre de enkomra na afi tie bi ombia no omo ntimi enkoye emfa samra no ehu.
The causal factor for road crashes. So if we are going to amend our Road Act, we should be seeking to reduce or put in measures that's going to get people to reduce their speed and not to exempt people from speeding. So we were against this on 3 grounds of public safety, best practice, and the third aspect is the chaos that is going to bring on our roads. And I think that if indeed this has been withdrawn, it is okay. We are looking back to that amendment because there are some good things in there. We want to welcome that amendment back as soon as possible without the members of parliament, ministers of state, justices of the Supreme Court, the Speaker, and the Chief Justice all of them should be expunged from there. The best practice across the world, whenever these guys need to attend to emergencies, is to call for police escort. And I think that is decent enough, and Ghanaians can actually accept that. Well, I don't know who said our MPs and ministers need some kind of protection. In the first place, everybody on that road needs protection, okay? Secondly, and it is the job of the ministers and the MPs to work that protection to be intrinsic to our very system. Years back, for many, many years, people, ordinary persons going about their normal businesses, traveling to buy goods and stuff across the world, across the country, were being harassed.
Nana yaw akoda na Bureau of Public Safety odano na odia to biase ne kwan so ano no sempanifo ahwe na omo atwesa abra no asensan ya obi agye obi a yine ni traffic ni mu bie na eye ehyobo no so enka obi a na asemkro ye na chiamehene ma o my Ghana mrashi befie mu yewura Urban Kingsford Sumana Babe jumaje bi koso ewo University of Ghana hyiapo mu na onya akonya kokasa wase no okasa no na odi tu biase eye ne wanwa yie pa se onuane mrashi biafo wono mo edi saade wi afa na se a kire se o mapempa mre yankomode ba na waje atumu amane ma konka na so mra no o ka dia kire Ghana fo se onimu hwe onimu ma chekura se onuane mrashi biafo kotena se a wono epempam sa mre ne no na yewura Urban Kingsford Sumana Babe di tu biase o ko mrashi biafie mu a emra bi e bata ka akobadie hu nsem no emra hyebiafo ni hu kwan se ombe sakrai wo mu wabra ono mo ekwan so kusekusefo empanifo amane eni protifo ne edwumaku ahodo a omo twaka ho amane se bi e pese eda ne mranim kakra na emra kwan so okura no enya de emra hyebiafo tumi eni ekwan bia so betimi ada ne mra bia eno so efa eya kwan eni akwan tempon hu ensem ho yewura Urban Kingsford Sumana Babe ndi atu bia se eye se yada ne eni na se yabo atensenye se omo kon samra bi mtu ogidi ye se brepem no omo kwaye sakra bi no di mra kwan so a se base o se agituma bedi atum na eniema so akoyi ede ama yen yewura Urban Kingsford Sumana Babe.
Then we also have the Parliamentary Immunities and Privileges Bill, which is another thorny area. Starting from yesterday, I heard on news that there's a bill in Parliament trying to give members of Parliament some, what do you call it, sirens, and also no speed limit. This social media thing, there's nothing like that before Parliament. There's nothing like that before Parliament. And so I thought maybe something was being done behind my lesson. So I started calling all over, and all my directors said no, they have not seen anything like that. I have the responsibility of admitting many of these things. Sometimes they may elude me, but I haven't seen any such bill. Then later on, I was told it was a regulation that Parliament was amended. We don't amend regulations. We don't have the power by the Constitution to amend regulations or instruments. We don't have. So to start with, I just told the people that no, that one there can't be true. Because Parliament cannot amend. We have delegated, the Constitution, in fact, has delegated that power to other bodies, not to Parliament. And so when they bring an instrument, either in the nature of an LI, that's legislative, or CI, constitutional, if out of 100 provisions, we disagree with one, we are not even allowed to amend that one.
Achiame henema o my Ghana mrashi befie yewura Urban Kingsford Sumana Babe na yeteni ken. Yede ani kiremo ewo donkuma na soye na donkuma no de krata ba bonten dia to biase nyame adomo a busumi omiye de toso eduasa 30th July ombe ye kireche pa o Ghana hafa na nyina na omode atia panipa yo no na oye amrado eda o my Ghana court ba skakrabia batan Bank of Ghana yewura NS Addison na pamfo onso enom na eno na dom kumande ato bia so hutubadi omudie bi no eya koye nkwankwa na akwa so afi wo peso mode Ghana omuyi enkwanta ewo isikasemu a esefata so moye ekirede pam omu nyina de fri omu adwa so panipa yo no na ado ani kiremo boko central baton pesua so a woye mrahyebiani onumnyamfo mahama yarega eni centralfo di nkomo na ode ato bia se omo hye ase kaaye se Bank of Ghana amrado omu sikakrabia batan kesi omu si won kran no ebo omo ye se omo de besie de be kire mrahyebiafo no omo atum wo ha mo kyemu ahanu ne adunum 250 kire se 250 million na kire se omo de abeka ho a kire se ano aye dini yi pa enu twemu a wo mo aka so mo kire mu senti a edan ya mo aka sa na mo sie mo se dan na mo sie ne ho ka esom eye 1 Ghana cedi pe na 1 Ghana cedi ekodan ni ba ya no mo atum de ko 5 Ghana cedis ya de no ano odinti no omo hwe ni mu sempanifo ne mu nkyiremu baba se mu nkyiremu amade a nyame adom a July busu yum de etoso aduasa ombeti asimonti so na omo aye kire de tia Bank of Ghana mpanifo na Ghana fo nyina so ompeso omde yesikan enso edwa nanka bra yenso yenye nankawefo.
They can't mess up the economy the way that they have and just be allowed to keep staying there and not be held accountable in any way, quite apart from the issues of what we believe to be corruption in the procurement of the head office building. What we see as a refusal of the central bank governor to account. And if you recall, when we demonstrated to the office, that's the head office building, and we demanded that he received a petition from us as a minority, he refused to be available to receive the petition, and actually publicly, described us as hooligans. And at that demonstration, if you recall, we said that we're going, but that we will come back. It is time to go back. And we are marching back to the central bank to demand the resignation of the governor and his deputies and the board of the bank. And we have written to the regional police commander. We have indicated the route we want to use and the date we have given him, which is 30th of this month. And I have received an invitation from the regional police command for a meeting at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And that is why I have invited you to brief you, to let you know that these are the ongoing processes to get us back to the streets to protest against the central bank government, and then to demand the removal of the governor and his deputies and the board, and to have a change in the leadership of the central bank.
Boss
so
FM.
that we can have a change in the direction of the management of the finances of the
Boss 93.7 Best News.
Onimanyafo Mahama Ayarega Boku Central Mrashibdeni na yetiniken. Na yediani chiremo ewo SNIT Social Security and National Insurance Trust. Omo hotels ahodo baako nan a na omo to mu dwetire kesepa na ha mu chichimu adusia 60% ya mo rabra champon. Ene ni hotel Rock City Hotel no. Ehon sensem eda busuafo ni mu adeja ya sese dia ko wia ne se ehon dede yo ene ehon ensem kan ya ba so kopim se rasamil kuje tablo ko ye north to mu mrashibdeni okopeja asem no ko peja so nkrata nyina ba ya Ghana fo nyina hu bi no enam soma hotel ne to ne se omo atwamu a owura bran champon de krata ba so onyanto hotel no ena SNIT fo so de krata ba so mo onyanto hotel na amfa ma no na asem ya kiri no ena owura bran champon na prempren aben mo yeso afo hwe eye agriculture ho nsem so na se onyakonya okasafoni TV ni radio so no okasa na obo eye rasem okujeto ablakwa obo ne ntrene se papa yi wotano tano busua eta na adwuma tana asefo nyina na wonte ase so owura sam okujeto ablakwa no wotu na ne de asi ono bran champon so sa na ade de na oje de afri ni ho na ne nsem okani bi wono na emu ya yedru nam so Emma Penny waben wa pedie hunsem ho yewura Austin Gami e de atudua se yewura bran champon hwe ne kasa mu yi esanse wonim na bibi to owura Samuel kuje tablo kwa Ghana fo ene omanfo bi omo dadwen omo bepa ema Ghana man no enya de owura bran champon ho be che ne anaso se wochina onyakonya wo TV so no okasa onyakonya radio so no okasa ohwe yi se onko kan na no enkopa enkotia eye owura Samuel kuje tablo kwa esanse anamo Samuel kuje tablo kwa tuye no aye Ghana man yi edie mu nyina no tie wantu ama no akasa ne ho na ene SNIT for hotels and komoto anya amaso no eyenkunimdie ena aba ede ama Ghana adwumefo nyina adwumade enka beba so a Ghana adwumefo nyina so mo nkwa adwuma na ade we ke ma ne ba so ade na kebesi wo Ghana ha enti ewura bran champon hwe ne kasa mu ye na owura eye Samuel kuye tablo kwa adwumade odi ye no Ghana fo nyina eni so sa ade ye ewura Austin Gami nsem no bi eni.
Let me congratulate organized labor. Somebody would say that they've been very slow, but it's better to hasten slowly sometimes. I appreciate what they have done, and we must congratulate our friend and brother, Honorable Samuel Kujeto Ablakwa as well. And whosoever have heard my friend and brother and Ghanaian Brian Champon says he will take on from Ekudedo. Nobody dare touch him. Nobody dare do him anyhow. Whoever does that will do it at their own peril. You know, they will never be forgiven. Hellfire will wait for them. And so, as far as I'm concerned,
Yewra Austin Gami Abin ewa padion sensemu na oyenu ni din komo efa eye demonstration ka ebe kwaso enam sassnet for sensemu ho kase wahyebuso a utie wo balls na 3.7 so kuma se dan ye ho aba na ye de amono ne nsem so ede atoa mo so